Hello, welcome to my videos in my blog. In this time I'm going to talk about the MLB Standings Week 6, where today finished the Week 6 of 2024 MLB regular season, and tomorrow will start the Week 7. So like the last 5 videos, I'm going to talk about who are the MLB standings in both leagues, in the American and National Leagues, through our 6 weeks. Okay, so let's start like the always in the American League, the divisional, the East Division, where for second consecutive week the Baltimore Orioles are leading this division. They have one game advantage against my favorite team, the New York Yankees, and the Orioles have the best record in this moment in the American League with a record of 23-11, and the second best record of the league. Just behind the best record in this moment, they are the Philadelphia. And the Red Sox now they are in the third place with a record of 19-16. They are 4.5 games behind the Orioles, and the Rays and the Blue Jays are in the fourth and fifth place respectively. It looks like that it's creating that gap where the Orioles and the Yankees are going to fight to win this division, and the Red Sox, the Rays, and the Blue Jays are going to fight for the wild card. That is still very early because we are in the first week, in the second week of May, but it looks like that is creating that gap. And it looks like that in this moment this is the best division in this moment in the MLB. In the Central Division, the Warriors are still leading this division with the best record in the division with a record 22-12. They have a 2.5 game advantage for the second and third place respectively. The Twins in the Royals, and 4 game advantage against the Tigers. In this moment, this is a very close division that everything can happen and everything can change in the next week. You can see here that all the 4 teams are fighting to win this division: the Warriors, the Twins, the Royals, and the Tigers. And the worst team in this moment in the league, alongside the Marlins, are the Chicago White Sox with a record of 26. They are not going to fight to enter to the playoffs because the season is over. And how I told you, they are competing to be one of the worst teams in the league. So this is a very great division because you can see here that these 4 teams that are fighting have a record above 500. So it's a beautiful division, and it is great that again the Royals and the Tigers, after several years that they have been playing a very bad baseball and always to be one of the worst teams in the league, they are in this moment, until this moment, fighting to win this division and to enter to playoffs. And in the West Division, there is another beautiful race where the Mariners, Rangers, and Athletic are fighting to enter to win this division. You can see here that there is just 2.5 games difference between the first and third place. That in this moment are the Mariners, the reigning champion, the Texas Rangers, and Athletic. And this is a very surprise for the Athletics because I didn't expect that they were going to play a very great baseball after what happened in the last year with them. And remember that because the last year the Oakland Athletics, they decided to move on the team to Las Vegas, and this year in the last month the Oakland Athletics front office decided to move the team to Sacramento for 3 years before to move the team the next year to Sacramento, and they will play 3 years, and after that they are going to play in Las Vegas. And they have a very tremendous game in the last 10 games because they have won 8, and they are in this moment fighting to enter to the playoffs. And some the exception in this moment are the Astros, that they have a record of 12-22. They have the same record that the Angels. They have a recovered, but it's a very weird situation because remember in the last 10 years the Astros have been play a very great baseball in both sides of the ball, in the offense and the defense side, and they have been always leading this division or fighting to enter to the playoffs. That is the early decision because you can see here that there is no a big difference still with the first place because there is just 7 games difference, but they need to start to winning games to try to fight for enter to the playoffs minimum. If not, they're going to be eliminated. And in the National League, in the East Division, the Philadelphia Phillies take away the first place to the Atlanta Braves, that they have a very bad week and a very bad series against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and for that reason, the Philadelphia Phillies take the first place in this division with the record of 24-11. They have in this moment the best record in the National League and in the MLB, and they have been playing a very tremendous baseball because they have won 9 of the last 10 games played. So they are playing a very tremendous baseball. The Atlanta Braves that are 2.5 games behind the Phillies, and they have played a very bad week and 2 weeks where they have lost 6 out of the last 10 games, and they lost the series against the Dodgers. And these two teams are going to fight to win this division, and the Nationals and the Mets are there. There is creating that gap between the Phillies and the Braves against the Nationals and the Mets to these two teams, the Phillies and the Braves, in my opinion, are going to fight to win this division, and the Nationals and the Mets are going to fight to enter as a wild card team in the playoffs. And the Marlins and one of the worst teams in this moment, they're going to fight for this spot alongside the Rockies and the White Sox in the Central Division. The Brewers, in this moment, the Brewers and the Cubs are tied in the first place, the Brewers with a record of 2013 and the Cubs with a record of 21-14. They are in this moment leading the division, and this is a very close division because you can see here from the first place that the Brewers to the last place that in this moment are the Cardinals. They are just to 5.5 games difference, and everything can happen in this division because this is still a very close division, and maybe the Brewers and the Cubs can have a very bad week and fail to the last places, and the Pirates and the Cardinals can have or the Reds can have a very great week and escalate position like the first or second place. And in the last division, in the West Division, the Dodgers are still leading this division. They have a record of 23-13. They have the second best record in the league, and they have been playing a very great baseball, especially in the offense side, where they have won 8 of the last 10 games. They are creating that gap because in this moment they have 5.5 games advantage from the second place, and it looks like they are gonna to win this division. You can see here that the Padres now took away the second place with the record 18-19, and they are 5.5 games behind the Dodgers, but it looks like how I told you, the Dodgers are going to win this division, and the Padres, the Diamondbacks, and the Giants are going to fight to enter to the playoffs. You can see here that there is just 2 games difference between the Padres and the Giants, so everything can happen in the next week. This is a very close situation. You can see here that the Diamondbacks and the Giants have the same record, and the Padres have 2 games advantage against these two teams, and the Rockies in this moment are the worst team in the league with a record of 8-24, and they are eliminated to enter to the playoff this year. So, in this video was my opinion about how are the MLB standings are in both leagues, in the American and National League, through our 6 games or weeks. This is all for tonight or today. See you next video. Gibran.